What's up, my fellow kings and queens? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my colony survival let's play. Last video, we built a new house for our baker. I call it the bake house. Alright, kind of like the big house, except with more weed. Alright, this video, we are going to start a flax farm, and I'm also going to I'm going to build another house, probably for the, what was this guy doing? What was this? Actually, that was the bake house. What was this guy doing? Honestly, I don't remember. Actually, I think this was the baker. What was the guy in the bake? No, the guy in the bake house was baking. This guy was... Honestly, I don't remember what this guy was doing. Maybe he was a crafter? A workbench? I don't know. I'm gonna... Oh, you know what he was doing? He was the grinder. The grindstone guy. So, I'm gonna have to make another building for the grindstone person. I guess I could... Maybe I could make the baker and grindstone person live in the same house? Maybe. I don't really know. I'll think about that while I'm tearing down this place. I also need to give you a bit of a tour because I did some off-camera work. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to give it a like. Also, if you are new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. So, you can see right here, I'm tearing down the grind house. You know what? I might want to make the grinder his own house just so I can call it the grind house. I don't know. But, I mean, that's just really cool, you know? I might actually do that. Well, we need to tear this down because this is actually getting in the way of where our next farm is going to be, which is going to be our flax farm. I don't know how big a flax farm can be. I'm going to have to think about that before I decide exactly where the flax farm is going to be. I just know it's going to be here. And I'm not really sure. Should I have the baker and the grinder live together? It's going to be a little crowded. I think I'll give the grinder his own building. Plus, I mean, come on, guys. I cannot, in good conscience, give up the opportunity to call a house the grind house. I mean, come on, man. That's freaking sweet. All right, so let's see what we got here. So, we are going to do a flax farm. And let's see how big this thing can be. I guess it's probably got to be on grass, right? So, let's come over here and try it. There we go. What is this, going to be 100? So, yeah, you could do 100. There we go. Yes, you could do 100 for the flax farm. Okay, so now we need to decide where the flax farm is going to be. Alright, so this is my farming setup. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have this come over here. This can probably mostly come out. These berry farms are making this farming thing a little awkward. I might want to actually move the berry farms. I could actually do that. This guy's going to be moved too. I could move the berry farm over here, the second one, and just put them right next to each other. But you know what? These farms are already screwed up because, yeah, this is no good. I'm going to have to tear down all the farms, aren't I? Do I have to replant grass? I don't think I do. I would for the berries, but that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I don't really like where these berry farms are. I think I might just tear it all down. I've got enough food where I could do it, so yeah, let's just do it. Remove area. And let's go ahead and take all this up. Okay, let's pick this up. Leave that one there. Oh, is this area removed? I don't know. Actually, wait, what? Remove area, there we go. Is this one removed? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Oops. We're going to need grass. We've got tons and tons of grass. So we'll put it right there. And let's go ahead and move these out of here. Okay, we're going to rebuild this whole thing. I'm going to leave that there. I guess that's a good spot for that. That's fine. I think we need to tear this up. And then we need to remove this area. How do I remove an area anyway? There. Stop it, douche. There we go. Remove area. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to pick all these up. God darn it. Alright, I'm gonna pick all these up and get this area situated. Alright guys, I think I finally got a design that I like, and I will show it to you in a moment. Right here is going to be the design for the walkway. Alright, so you come out of the building, there's gonna be hedges over there. We got brick right here with some lights on it, pretty good. And then we come over here, and here's going to be a farm. Now, there is some wasted space with these farms, but I don't care because I like the way they look. So that's all that really matters to me. I've got 3,300 food, so I think I'm going to work on these farms off camera. I don't think I really need to do it right now. I kind of want to make a video, and this is going to be a lot of off-camera work, so I don't think I want to deal with it right now. I'm going to put down one more farm now. Let's go ahead and do this. Wheat farm. And 100. There we go. Okay. Now that's the other wheat farm. And then what I'll do is I will dig this up and put grass down in between the plots. Now, do I want to put... Actually, no, I think I want to put leaves in between the plots as well. So this will go like this. Each plot will have its own, like, set of leaves. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Hold on, let's do this. A lot of wasted space, and I don't care because I want it to look cool. And maybe we could put a walkway in here or something, kind of like right in the middle. Just, you know, a way they can get in and out on the other side. I'm not really sure. Maybe something like this. Let's take the leaves. Actually, hold on. I'm getting inspired. Yes, that is nice. Or maybe we could even use wood up there. I'm not really sure. Leaves are pretty good. Wood might be better. I don't really like wood being built on leaves, though. I'll think about this off camera, but for now, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think that looks pretty nice. And yeah, maybe I'll mess around with it off camera. I'm not really sure, but that's the build. And you got the box right here. That's gonna be the build for the farms. Okay. So with that being said, this is going to be grass, like so. And then this is going to be leaves. Like that. Alright, then this comes up like this. I'll give you a tour in a minute. I did do some building off camera. Not in between this cut and the last cut, but between this and last video. And I want to show you what I've done. Because I've built out quite a bit of 4848, so... Alright, so that's right there. Good. Maybe I'll make this 3 to match. I think it looks better. It probably looks better 3 to match, right? I like the idea of one being like the back door, you know, and one being the front door. But I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Something like that. Oh, this doesn't match anyway. That's going to bother me. Can't have that. More leaves. One thing we got is a lot of leaves. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's give this dude a chest. There you go. Alright, so we got 2 farms up. These 2 farms are still up, so we actually got 4 farms up. We just don't have any berry farms, which is fine. Alright, let me give you a tour. First of all, you can see right here, I went ahead and, you know what? This needs some light. Like, for real. Like that. And like that. You can see what I did here. I kind of finished the towers going down to the bottom on this side. So this is actually pretty much done. Alright, maybe a little touch up here and there. I'm not really sure. I haven't done anything out here. That's all the same. So that's that. Obviously, I tore down these two buildings. And over here on the back... Oh, and the front of the bakehouse, I was watching Game Edge play this game. And he put a little, like, I don't know, like a counter here. And I really like that. So I put a little counter there for him. Looks pretty cool. And I also did the back. Alright, so the back's all done. And then I will come down here and show you what I've done in the mine. I've done a little bit of work in the mine. I want to do more work down here in the mine, though. Like, basically what's going to happen is going to be like a little entranceway. I might even dig this out 3 wide going all the way up. I'm not really sure. But you come out here, and they're just kind of digging. Eventually, I'll move these guys and close this in, and then this will open up into a big area with beds, and, you know, maybe I'll decorate it down there. I would like some decoration blocks. I got to tell you guys, I would really like some decoration blocks. It's one thing I'm really missing. Alright, so we got 2 unemployed. That is definitely for the berry farms. I'm not sure where I'm going to put the berry farms. I'm probably only going to make like 2 berry farms, I guess. And I haven't really decided where I'm going to put them just yet. Because they don't really fit in with the regular farms. So I'm going to have to think about how I want to do that. Alright, let me show you 4848. Come in here. I did move some guys in here to do some stuff in here. Those guys are making coins. This guy's baking, but he doesn't have any stuff because we tore apart the farms. He should get some flour pretty soon. I went ahead and built up here. I still need to put some windows in here, you know. I also tore down these. I don't need archers in here anymore, so I'm probably just going to take him out soon too. But as you can see right here, I made the thing going up, and this is going to go up onto the roof. I've got a couple archers up here because what was happening was all the zombies from this whole area were all coming to the wall and filtering along the wall. So I put 2 archers up here in a very strategic location to thin out the herd, and boy, do they ever! The zombies have absolutely 0 chance at making it in my base right now. These guys really thin out the herd out here, and it makes it a lot easier for the guys at the entrance to deal with the remaining zombies. I also want to show you how I decided to build the outside of 4848, and I'm going to show you right over here. I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna make the entire top of this place kind of like kind of like on the, you know how like they built the house on the front of this when you first start up the game, the first screen you see, they kind of made the stone on top and then coming down the sides. I kind of like that because I think this is way too much of this logs. It's too much, and I think this adds a nice bit of I don't know, contrast to the rest of the build. Plus, I like the idea of the stone being on the outside. Like, you build the stone first, and then you build the wood on the inside. It kind of makes sense. So, I don't know. I kind of like it. I'll finish it up off camera at some point. Those guys over there are obviously guarding the entrance to the towers. And I think you are all caught up. So, let's go ahead and make some flax. We got to make some flax farms. So... all right, let's go ahead like this. Should we do 2 flax farms? Do we need 2 flax farms? Probably don't need 2 flax farms, but I'm probably going to make 2 anyway, just because. Right now, I'm just going to put that there, so this comes out to here, so that's the farm. This farm is going to be moved down over here. So this farm is going to move down over here. I should probably move this now. I really don't want to, though. You know what? A farm's a farm. If it's a 10 by 10, it doesn't matter if it's a wheat farm or a flax farm. It's not really going to bother me that much. So I think I'm going to put the flax farms right here at the entranceway. No real reason not to put it at the entranceway. People are not going to be... The one place I do not put down beds is on the farms. So people are not going to be sleeping. Basically, I don't want people sleeping anywhere near this entranceway. So that means this should be farms. That means anything near the entranceway should really be farms. So that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start pushing the farms over towards the entranceway, and we'll see what we can get done here. All right, so I'm going to need to put down some grass. So let's go ahead and do that now. Should not take too long. Very quick to put down stuff in this game. I really, really appreciate that. It's a pretty quick building game as is. I really like it, though. They haven't done any major updates somewhat recently. They did some kind of update where they put in like some Japanese blocks or something. And everyone's telling me to go explore. And I guess I should go exploring. There's apparently some really cool stuff out there. The problem is I got to make a big giant tower, like a Minecraft tower. Because if I go exploring, guys, how the hell am I supposed to find my way back? I guess I could make marker towers on the way back. I could choose a specific thing like brick or stone and just put marker towers. Like I did that in, what was that other game I played? That one with the dragon. I don't remember. Savage Land. No, Savage Lands. I think it was Savage Lands. Anyway, anytime I went anywhere in Savage Lands, in order to find my way home, I would put like little like standing totems somewhere. I did it in Minecraft too. You know, you put little things like that, and then you go off and you run away, and then when you get to the point where you could just barely see it, you put down another marker. Also, you want to have maybe torches on one side of the block pointing towards the direction home. So if I come across like, let's say I'm out in the wilderness and I come across this thing, I'm like, oh, well the torch is right here, so that way it must be home, right? I think that would work. I think that would work just fine. Maybe, yeah, maybe. What do you guys think in the comments? You want to see me do an exploring video next video? I'd be okay with that. Let me know. Let me know what you think. All right, so there we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and make ourselves another farm. So this, can this go to another? Yeah, this go to another farm. Why not? Why not? All right, so let's go ahead and put the leaves down. And that is a perfect spot. I mean, I really don't like see. Yeah, perfect spot. Okay, so flax farm, and then this will go right here. Okay, so now we're getting organized with our farms, guys. Now we're getting organized. That's what I like. That's what I like. All right, so we're gonna look right in the middle. Where is the middle here? Yeah, it was a 10 by 10. Of course they're even. So this is actually not in the middle. Crap, I didn't notice that. We'd have to kind of make our doors even in order to make it match the farm. I didn't even realize that wasn't. Oh boy. Okay. Well. Okay, guys. 2 wide entrances. I'm not a huge fan, but it is what it is. I will just show you really quickly. Coming from the edge, not including the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming from the edge, not including the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 entrance. That's fine. That's fine. I can live with that. All right. So over here, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So let's go ahead and put these up here. Take that out. Put that right there. And there we go. Flax farm is complete. All right, so where do I put the? Yeah, I put these right in that corner. There we go. All right, cool. Let's finish this up. Like so. All right, that'll work. That'll work. All right, so we don't have enough room for another farm over here. Maybe this would be a good spot for the berry farms. How big are the berry farms? I don't really know. All right, so the berry farms can be... Oh, so they can be long. Oh, the berry farms can be 50, but they can only be 5 by 10. Or it can go 5 by 10. It can't go 10 by 5, but it can go 5 by 10. That is really odd. Okay, well, I think that actually will work really nicely right about over here. So let's go ahead and set up some berry farms. Okay, so that's good right there. One flax farm. I guess one flax farm will probably be enough. I really don't know. But we can't fit another flax farm in here anyway. This is actually a perfect spot for the berry farms. So that is really nice. Alright, let's go ahead and hire another person. What is that? 1, no, 2. And we'll get another colonist as well. Let's just get 36. There we go, 36, looks good. They're going to start the berry farm. Should we work on the bake house? Honestly, I mean, not the bake house, the grind house. I really don't have a lot of time to work on the grind house. Plus, we need to move this guy out of here because the grind house is going to go right here. I was going to put the grind house over here, but there's just not enough room. Although I don't have to make the grind house the same. I could make the grind house a different design than this one, and then I could kind of make it fit in here. Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm still going to move this guy because I don't like him where he is. I want my housing to be over here, and I'm going to need more housing. I'm going to need a place for the mint. I'm going to need a place for like all kinds of places. But we're not going to do the grindhouse today because we just don't have enough time. Why don't we set up the forester over here as well? We need a walkway going this way. I guess we could do it right here. We need to see how big this is going to be. Okay, so he's done with all his berries. Berry planting, I think. Yeah, 10. He's got 10. I think that's about it. Let's see how... Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we're going to have more room for the berry farm than the other stuff because these farms use right up to the very edge, but the berries don't. The berries have another edge here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these right here. And that should work. Yeah, that's good. That's not going to leave much room in here. It's going to leave enough, though. It's going to leave enough. And then what we'll do is we'll have a walkway going this way. There's not a lot of room, but... Wait. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do this one. Sorry. This is a mistake. Remove the area. My bad, bro. Alright, sorry. We've got 3 colonists now waiting to do stuff. Alright. Yeah, I redid the farm. We redid the farm today. It was important. And we started a flax farm. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to make a walkway going this way. I guess the walkway right up against the wall is fine. It's not really up against the wall, actually. It's just up against the wall in certain places. Alright, where's my wood? There we go. Let's go ahead and put some wood down for the walkway. Yeah, the walkway... Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine with the walkway. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's the walkway. And let's go ahead and put that there. And bring this along here. Then this will come right here. Nope, nope, nope. It's got to come out one more. Damn, it would be so perfect if it didn't have to come out one more. Ah, well. What are you going to do? I mean, I could put it right up against the berries, but I don't like it. I like having 2 spots all the way around for the berries. That's really nice. And we're going to put a box right there for you, my friend. And this is the middle, so this one could have a 3-wide entrance, which is what I like. Not like those awful 10 by 10 farms. Should we have a single entrance? I think we should have a single entrance for this. Alright, I do want to show you guys at night, too, how those guys up there just smoke the friggin' zombies on the outside. So I'm going to hold off ending the video for that. All right, so how do we want this to go? Do we want all these linked? I mean, I guess we should. We might as well. There's no reason not to, right? I was thinking about putting wood around the farms, but I don't see any point. I kind of like the grass, the organic, you know, the organic feel of it and stuff. Here we go. All right, that looks pretty cool. All right, I like it. I like it. This one's going to be a little weird over here. Yeah, this one's going to be a little odd, a little oddly set up. I don't know how I want to deal with this. Yeah, I'll think about that off camera, I guess. All right, so that goes right there. So this can come over here. There's not much I could do about this. I can make this double, or I could just not worry about it. I think I just don't want to worry about it. Yeah, I think I just don't want to worry about it. We need to get some lights up in here, too. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know, we should have our guy making torches, shouldn't we? Well, I'm not going to make torches. I'm the king. The king doesn't make torches, damn it. Oh, I don't even have a craft. Yeah, I have a crafter. It's right here. All right, torches, torches. All right, how many torches do we want to keep? 50. You know, 50. 100. Screw it. 100 torches. Nah. Nah, 50. Don't go crazy. I'm not going to make those torches either. I'll wait for that for next episode. Okay. So, yeah. So, I don't know how to handle back here. This is going to kind of bother me. I don't want to make the hedge double just to make it smoother. I think I'll just, I think I'll just do another, I'll probably do another berry patch right here. Is there any reason not to do that now? There really isn't. Let's do the other berry patch right now. Berry farm. Okay. So that goes right there. So let's do this really quickly. And then that goes one away from that. Shut up timer. That goes one away. Berry farm tool. One away from the corner. And a 5x10. Alright, then we come on over here. And do this. And do this. Where does it end? There we go. So that's just one more over. There we go. And I'm going to move these guys. I'm not really sure where I want the entrance for the tower to be. But this is kind of a problem. These guys need to be moved. I need to put... I'll worry about that later. I can always move the entrance of the tower. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. So that berry tool setup is perfect. Put that right there. And then we'll make a regular farm right here. Maybe I'll make that another flax farm. Again, I don't know how long it takes for the flax. The flax is the same size as the flax is the... Here, let's go up before... it's almost day. Crap. I wanted to show you the archers on the roof really quickly before the end of the video. Actually, more before. I can end the video whenever I want. But I wanted to show it to you before daytime, but... Alright, here we go. See? Check it out. So you can see all the corpses right there. And they just thin out the herd, you know? These guys are just getting thinned out, and that just makes it so much easier at the entrance. They have no chance at getting in. They really don't. So, anyway, the flaxseed farm and the wheat farm are the same size, so it doesn't matter. If I make a flaxseed farm and I end up getting too much flax, I can always change it into a wheat farm. So why don't we go ahead and make this a flax farm right now? Why not? Flax farm. Flax. There we go. Alright. The flax farm always makes me think of Holly Flax. Does anybody know what TV show that's from? Alright, this is another... Oh, wait a minute. I must have did that wrong. Did I do that wrong? Oh, I started in the wrong spot. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Alright, so we need to tear this up quickly. And then we need to put this down like so. Just kind of mark off where the next farm's going to be. My bad. Okay, flax farm. There we go. That's better. Okay. So that should be nice and lined up. Let's go ahead. We got to end this video. Let's go ahead and move this down here. And then let's dig this up. and replace it with grass. There we go. Okay, grass. Very good. And then we'll put a thingy down right there. I'll make the entrances later. That'll be fine. This goes right here. Okay, so it's a little bit oddly shaped with the blueberry, or with the berry farm, but it's okay. I think it looks pretty good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go grab a screenshot. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I am going to call this one here. I will see you next time, and until then, take it easy.